All right, hello everybody. Here we go for more Modern Horizons. And well, we opened another Goif, which I don't know how good this card is, but I think it's worth a ton of money, so I'll probably be taking it for those reasons. Um, let's see. So it's like kind of big for a one drop, and then you can get it back at some point. I mean, it's fine. I don't know if I'll end up playing it, but I mean, I just kind of have to take it here because it's going to pay for this entire draft. Um, it's honestly kind of a weak pack anyway. Like, if this wasn't here, what would I take? I really don't even know. It's a really bad pack, actually. I might take like a Meddler, maybe, or maybe a Planar Genesis, something like that. But let's grab ourselves another Goyf. And this isn't like a reason to necessarily be black, but obviously it's something to consider. I might take the abstruse appropriation. I'll eventually learn to pronounce this card. Collective resistance. No, it's just disenchant. We don't care about that. I like Solar Transformer well enough. I like Tempest Harvester well enough, but why don't we just grab the sick removal spell and go from there? I think that's fine. It is two colors, but this card's pretty messed up. You can get any colorless mana, and oftentimes your colors overlap enough that you can even do that without that particular part of the card. So grab that one. Okay, we got more black options, so I don't mind that. So we got the Slith, the Marionette Apprentice, and the Wither and Bloom. I might take the Wither and Bloom. This card's really impressed me, honestly. It's an instant. It has a little bit of extra value afterwards. The Marionette Apprentice is fine. There isn't really like a strong kind of tokeny, sacrificey theme. Maybe outside of Eldrazi where you can make a bunch of spawns, but you're putting Marionette Apprentice in your Eldrazi deck, that doesn't really make sense. So this is a good card on rate, and I would be happy to take this or the Slith. Honestly, I think they're both great, but I think Wither and Bloom is better. It just kills enough key things. I think starting with a bunch of black removal isn't the worst place to be. It's a weird looking elemental blast. Not that that helps us especially, but interesting to note. I could take the expanding ooze. It's fine. It could be the modified deck. It's certainly not a bad place to be. Suppression Ray is good, but without energy is less good. Thraben Charm is solid. It's a nice little piece of removal. There's this thing for like a longer kind of game if I'm trying to maybe mill myself for another Goyf purposes. I'll just take the Thraben Charm, take another removal spell, stay kind of open-ish. Okay. Eldrazi Ravager, which this isn't really the deck for, but it's kind of cool. Worn Power Stone, another piece of ramp. I mean, Grim Servant's alright. It at the very least goes and gets you a land. It can go get our Nether Goyf. That's kind of fun. I think I might take this card. It's been okay from what I've seen. 3-2 Menace is just an annoying enough body. And yeah, the Eldrazi Ravager isn't really for this. I don't think I want to Worn Power Stone all that much either, so I'll take a Grim Servant. 4, and then probably take a Landscape here because I don't care about most of these cards too much. Wing it's okay, but you can get those late. Um, yeah, nothing else stands out as particularly impressive, so just that. Now the Rebirth is interesting. That one I'm a little more enticed by, though I also like the Vampire quite a bit. Could go hard on Kirk, but Kirk. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that either. Lots of unpronounceable cards in this set. So Rebirth gets a big thing back and deals some damage. Pretty decent, but I think I'll just take the 2-drop. This card's been honestly just solid. And now it's been the Transform It and the Wing It. If I'm playing more expensive cards, the Transformer is good. I think I'm okay with taking it. I don't know if I'll end up playing it, but again, I'm not too concerned about losing out on Wing It. Maybe Decree of Justice. Maybe this is the time and place for it. I've not found a lot of times and places for it, but it seems okay. Let's go for it. Drossclaw. Yeah, that's just okay. card I can put into my deck and be not too unhappy about. Maybe Rose-Caught Knight? Have we found the place for Rose-Caught Knight? Maybe. Apparently not playing Planar Genesis. I don't think I'm playing Buried Alive either, so I'll actually play that one. Okay, I'll take the Suppression Ray now. Playing Urza's Cave, so whatever. Late Aether Spike. They really wanted to let us know they're not playing blue, I guess. Not the best start, but it's okay. We have a lot of black, a little bit of white. Harbinger of the Seas. Is that card? Handling might be, but not that much. Not enough to make me take it. Corruption could be good here. There's also a second Wither and Bloom. This is probably better, but I'm not even honestly sure if it is. Actually, maybe it's not. This is double black, and it requires you to have 3 swamps in play to be as good as it now. Obviously, it needs life, but do I care that much? I think I'd rather just have another Wither and Bloom, honestly. Here. All right. Let's do it. The Iron-Eater. Don't know about that one. Currently have 2 artifacts. Could move into artifacts a little bit. I mean, this is not a bad card. What else am I taking here? A different red card? Like, let's see how this goes. Alright, now there's a bunch of auxiliaries and a Razorgrass ambush. Which, I'll probably just take the ambush. Seems fine. I would like these, but, you know, land spells. Gotta take them. This is definitely a bit of a speculative pick, but I think that's okay. And if we end up getting into an artifact deck, then hey, this Rose-Caught Knight becomes playable all of a sudden. That's kind of nice. Ral and the Maze. Rose-Caught Knight. Ugh, it's the weak pack. I'm just thinking Inspired Inventor. That one's fine. Not found this card to be especially interesting. The initial effect of 2 damage for 5 mana just really isn't good. This makes an artifact. Take a second Drossclaw? It could. This returns a permanent you control and all auras attached to it on your turn only. I don't see any great big reason to do that. Alright. Do that. Ooh. Pretty late for this thing. There's also Refurbished Familiar and Victimize, both quite good. I just take the Familiar. I have liked Victimize in general, especially if I have these random Drossclaw things, but other than this guy, I don't have anything big to bring back. The Refurbished Familiar goes nicely with the artifact theme. I'm going to go with this thing. It's a late Riddle Keeper, though. Alright, third Drossclaw, I guess. Might be too many, but you know what? We're going for it now. This could be a lethal takedown deck, actually. Sack one of these things, you get to draw a card. Kind of nice. There's also Razorgrass Ambush, though. Yeah, no, I gotta take that. This thing Wield. Okay. It's not really any way I can play an 8 drop, so Raven Charm. I want a Void Pouncer. I don't think I really do. Take this guy. I'm gonna have to play it. Maybe play a Barbarian Ring somehow. Take another knight. It's starting to get there, actually. I mean, I have 4-ish artifacts now. Not impossible. This is a weird deck. I don't necessarily hate it. Is this playable here? Such a bad stat line. It probably isn't. Okay, pretty weak pack for us. I think I'm taking Glasswing Grace, probably. Just I could use a dual land. See, we get to cast it. It's kind of sweet. First Marauder's okay as well. Yeah, it's not a fantastic pack for us, so we'll take that. A second copy of Imskir Iron-Eater. Interesting. Probably wheel another Dross Claw. Maybe get a Victimize. With two of them, it gets a little bit more interesting, though I don't have a way to discard them or anything. This is a curious decision point. Alright, let's lean into it. We have two different arts, so, our opponents will know that we had two of them. Gotta flex. Definitely makes the Solar Transformer playable, both for fixing red and making these guys cheaper, so kind of interesting. This is a weird deck. I don't know if it's good. Alright, so we have another removal spell. That's pretty good. Mindless Conscription doesn't really work in this deck. What's this thing? No, it doesn't do anything for us. Actually funny seeing both of those side by side. One of them's just a better version of the other one. I don't think we're doing Ironworks stuff. I'll just take the Breather last. That card's totally fine. First Mirror. Kind of fun, but no, I'll just take a Fell here. I would love another Familiar or Dross Claw, but this card's too good. I gotta take it. We have a really good set of removal. The Necro Bloom. I think I'll just take the Condor. The Condor's kind of perfect for what we're doing. Although we don't actually have that many artifact creatures, do we? No, but it's still good. Yeah, I still want it. Play a Knot Master. Okay, yeah, I'm into that. Late Aether Revolt going around. Not for us, though. Yeah, I'll take the Knot Master. That's fine. Alright, and here it definitely thins out a bit. I mean, this card's sweet, but I'm not really playing a double blue card. Let's take the Kami. It's something I can play out of the board or whatever. No. They want a Jet Medallion. It is an artifact. It makes these guys twice as cheap. I have a decent amount of black cards. It's probably not better than the Witch Enchanter, though. Yeah, probably not. Alright, this is unfortunate. We'll bug. Alright, I will take a fourth Dross Claw. And yes, the rare, why not? And a fifth Dross Claw. This would be sweet. Can I afford a double red card? Eh. I don't know that the fifth Dross Claw is what we want, so we'll try this instead. Double red's a bit of a cost, but we're gonna try and do affinity things. Maybe I can keep the white somewhat minimal. That might be playable. I mean, I guess green's not the easiest thing to do, and my deck's already gonna be stretching its mana, but this thing's okay. So okay. We have 28 cards here, but a bunch of them are lands. So I don't know if we're going to play the suppression array or not. I have to think about that one. Got the ambushes, got the bell. I think that's it. Okay. Oh, we have this as well. All right. Got a bunch of removal. I don't know if I'm playing this Nethergoyf. Equal number of card types. 1 cards in your graveyard. It's usually not going to be that much. I don't even have a lot of sack lands. It's just not going to be worth playing, probably. I could consider a Rose-Caught Knight or two. It's got 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. It's pretty good, honestly. How many lands do I actually want to play? Do I want to play a suppression? I don't think I'm going to play this because it looks like I'm trying to minimize white at this point. I do want to play this dragon. Grays basically counts as a land. I'm usually going to be doing the land part of that. The rest of these are nice, but maybe I can count one of these as land, and we'll call these ones spells. I don't know. It's a little bit arbitrary what you decide is what. Then we still need to make like a cut. Decree of Justice is a pretty easy cut. Especially double white's going to be tough to get to. Grim Servant will usually fetch like a 2-mana spell, which is okay. Let's see. It's all good. It's all good. Thraben Charm. The Vampire is probably just a fine generic card. Yeah, I think I'll just cut the Decree. This card really hasn't impressed me much. Alright, then we'll throw in the Landscape and try to build a mana base somehow. Maybe I cut one more card. I don't know. I do have the Solar Transformer, which is basically just mana, and I mean, these other things can be played as lands as well. I think it's going to be okay. This can't get red, right? No, that can't get red, so I'm going to need a decent amount of mountains. Yeah, all of my mountains are going to be basics here, so... I mean, I'd like 8, but that's probably a little excessive. I get a total of 14 lands. I don't need that much white, because I have 1, 2, 3 base here, plus I have these 2 as well. So 3 or 4 should be enough. We do need a decent amount of black, but we do still have 1, 2, 3-ish there. Like 5. What is this? This is 16. I get 14, so I have to make 2 cuts. We're probably cutting a mountain and maybe a plains at that point. I do need a lot of black. All right, this is a weird one, but you know, I don't hate it. It might do something. We'll see. I'll see you around number 1 when we find that out. All right, time to see how we can do with Mardu artifacts. Its opening hand isn't the greatest. It's got all my colors of mana. It's got a removal spell. These spells are a little awkward without some support. I will keep it, but not in love with it. Playing as the Alpha Frog himself. How about that? All right, let's go ahead and get ourselves a white source here. We'll see where we go from there. Obviously, drawing a mountain wasn't really what we wanted to have happen, but Sage. Well, we know what we're up against. Oh, that was... wow. Furnace Hellkite was about the worst draw imaginable in this hand, so that's cool. What do they get their modes on this? Enchantment or Exile the Graveyard? That's not a Void Crawl. It's a Path of Annihilation. I'll be destroying that one with Thraben Charm, I think. Now let's destroy target enchantment. Still get some value there, but gotta at least cut it a little short. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're gonna lose this game because we drew really badly. It's fine. It happens. It's just a handful of absolutely useless cards right now. Our opponent can play a 7-drop this turn. We just have absolutely no answer to it. Flesh Raker. Whenever you cast a colorless creature, blah, blah. Okay, we'll Wither and Bloom that one. The fact they keep playing stuff for us to blow up is kind of nice. Alright. Vampire is not, like, amazing, but it's at least a card I can put into play. Suppose I will. Putting Glasswing Grace on the thing that already has lifelink is, like, slightly less exciting. Comes like an 8-drop. Drowner of Truth. Okay, I mean, as scary things go, this is at least a pretty vanilla one. Razorgrass Ambush, huh? These have been a really bad draws. Okay, so they have a million Eldrazi spawn. They have a 7/6. Giving this Menace doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, I think I'm just putting my enchantment on and I'm sad about it. It's pretty unexciting. I could start putting some counters on it, but we also have not a lot of black mana, so we can't do it very quickly. They can't answer this. It is sort of annoying, but I expect they'll be able to. Or they'll just put enough scary stuff in play that... Oh, well, that doesn't really do anything against our flyers, so I super don't care about that. Grim Servant. Let's me search for a 4-drop. Kind of interesting. I get an answer for mana? Truce Appropriation seems alright. I don't have the colorless mana and then cast that thing. Alternatives. I can get Fell the Profane. That also works just fine. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm playing it. We're not dying that quickly, thanks to this lifelink. I guess a double black spell doesn't quite work here, does it? Alright. We go to 21, we go to 14. Yeah, I mean, we go to 11 off of this, which is annoying, but... Back. I assume that's just to speed the game along here. Nothing they can really do for our colorless mana. Alright, let's go Grim Servant. Or some life, and we'll take a... Yeah, I guess I'll just take the Obtruse Appropriation here. That's probably the one that makes the most sense. I have 2 creatures, so Thraben Charm doesn't quite cut it. Yeah. How much mana do I have? I have 5 right now. I think I'm gonna play this Ambush, because I do want to get this stupid Furnace Hellkite out. Grim Servant can also chump at some point if that becomes necessary. Not gonna do it quite yet, but good to have the option. That looks expensive. Let's see what 5-drop they have here. Disciple of Fraley sacking the worm, but then you don't draw any cards or anything. Oh, they're gonna sack the Drowner of Truth to draw 7. Okay. I approve. That's certainly a thing. If I draw land, I'm gonna play a 7 5/5. Ugh. Oh, they're merging. That's what the point of the reform is. All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. Twisted Riddle Keeper tapping my stuff. That's kind of gross. All right. Oh, they tap my land, so I can't do that. That's interesting. An interesting play. All right, well, the land. God, now I have a single artifact in play. Yeah, I can't do much, so that's unfortunate. Being gated on black mana here. It's been pretty rough. Yeah, the Disciple of Fraley's play looks like it's going to do it. It's really unfortunate. I'll take damage from the fish. I will block Disciple if that comes in. I mean, it looks like I'm taking 8 at minimum. Not great. All right. Yeah, I mean, I imagine we've lost this game, but we'll see what happens here. Twisted Riddle Keeper is a pretty strong card. Temporal Mental Oozewag is honestly kind of tough to beat. Trade with Disciple. Arcbound Condor, not the draw we needed. All right. Lost that one. That's okay. You know, we had a pretty weak start against a pretty powerful deck, so hopefully we can do better. I don't know. I want another Goyf especially. I don't really think I want to change anything. Just run it back. Hope we actually get some of our twos. What is this? Drawscraw, Drawsclaw, Wither and Bloom, Drinker, Vampire. Yeah, this is keepable. It's a little stuck on black mana again. It's a lot of black cards. How many blacks are starting to playing in this deck? Like a decent amount. I don't know how it worked out. All right. Play a Witch Blessed Meadow and pass. Questions, would I rather Vampire or Claw here? I think I'd rather Vampire. Attacks with Lifelink. It also threatens the activation, so you can't really block it especially effectively under most circumstances. All right, we'll be killing that one. I will attack, because I'm okay using Razorgrass Ambush, if that's what they want to let me do. I doubt it will be, but... Kill that. Play a mountain, pass. Nice to draw on their swamp. Serum Visionary, okay. So now any land's okay, because I can at least Razorgrass ambush that thing. Ugh, Breather Last is like a horrendous draw, so that's cool. Guess we're just gonna lose to Mana Screw, that's fun. Kind of feel like I have to get this Inventor out, just because I need to play 2 spells at some point here. But this is bad. I needed to draw better than this. Drawing an uncastable spell was really not it. I could have played the Razorgrass Ambush as land, but it doesn't really help me double spell. Because I need extra black swords, so... I think we're dead here, basically. Clicks and ceiling, yeah. Mountain, great. I mean, I guess that lets me Razorgrass Ambush, which is at least something. but probably not good enough. With everything. It's that. It's this. Yeah, just being extremely gated on black mana is really annoying. One's playing. Okay, the Oozwag. I mean, they get a bunch of 1/1s, which is like, or 0/1s rather, which is still annoying. Means Menace doesn't do anything. I draw a white source. Awesome. These draws have been miserable. Yeah, that's a Plains and Pass. Our opponent's deck seems really good, and we've drawn like garbage both games, I would say, so not the best. We just, yeah, if we drew an extra swamp there and could kill this, we can continue our attack, that's like maybe something, but now it's just they're going to play a huge thing, we're not going to be able to kill it. It's pretty much over, I think. Sorcery speed, right? Is the Brushwag is, or Oozwag rather, is an interesting inclusion. Sure, yeah. It's fun. Alright, you know what? This game we lost. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Alright, we're on the draw here, but we have the Transformer. Yeah, this looks fine. I don't know exactly how I'm going to sequence things here, but we'll figure it out. Alright, well, I'm definitely getting a black source with this, so let me do that. The question is, would I rather Vampire or Transformer? I think I'd rather Transformer, and that lets me do more stuff faster. Looks like we're playing against another Eldrazi deck. Yeah, I'm still gonna Transformer. I'd like to kill that, but I think this is important enough to get down. It just lets me accelerate and doing other stuff so quickly. Now I should be able to go Wither and Bloom plus the Vampire or something like that. This feels useful. Herpser is fine. One. Into Witch Enchanter. And not hitting anything there. So I can play the Condor, hope they don't kill it. It is double black, so I kind of want to do that. I don't know. Wither and Blooming this is less relevant now they have the extra spawn as well. So let me do this. And now when I play an artifact, if this thing survives, I can just kill the Priest of Titania, which is also nice. If they spend time killing this, maybe they're not playing some huge thing. I don't know. It feels... Okay, well, if they have a 1-mana answer to my 4-drop, then that, I guess, is going to happen. This might be a frustrating draft. We'll see. Three. They're just keeping up everything? Where are they keeping up for this much mana? Kind of odd. Through a mountain, which is, of course, horrible. How much do you cost? 3? Yeah, let's go for it. Comes a counter of some sort, I assume. Oh, they're just going to unfathomable truths. Okay. Guess that makes sense. Gives them something easy to discard. Discarded one of those. That's scary. Yeah, I'll play a vampire here. Not off to a fantastic start. That galvanic discharge was a problem. I needed that thing to live. Now they're going to play some huge thing, and we're going to lose to it, and that's just going to be the game. Sure. As huge things go, that one isn't even that bad, but it's probably going to be enough still. Oh, they hit the planes? Okay, that's actually not that bad. It's not great, but it's not that bad. Alright. Still have a potential counter up, kind of. Oh, there's the Furnace Hellkite. Okay, hold on a second. What does this thing cost? 5? The amount of mana I have? Yeah, I think that's the play. This doesn't have reach, right? Slam in the air. If they remove it, then again, it's bad, but just do. I guess the other play played around counter, which this won't, but we're far enough behind that we can't really play around stuff, so. Let's just slam this, and they have the counter, then they have. If they don't, then you know what? I have a lot of power in the air. It's not the worst spot to be in. Obviously, a lot of the Eldrazi have reach, but yeah, like that thing. But I have the Wither and Bloom. That helps a little bit. Stops their attack, which is good. Alright, there's a Plains. I guess I'll just play it. That's fine. Yeah, I'll just attack. That -3, -3. I want to play Witch Enchanter as a 2/2 destroying nothing. No, I kind of don't. There's a lot of decent enchantments in these decks. Probably hold it back. Yeah, I'll just hold Adapt up so I can block with Lifelink. That feels fine. Sure. Oh, look, another thing with Reach. It is really annoying that the Eldrazi deck just has all Reach creatures in their top end. 1, 2, yeah, they have enough mana to play it too. Alright, well, here comes an Altazor. Yeah, I mean, this thing's supposed to come out a little sooner and do a little more than this. Oh, no, they just have a second Warp Tusker. Yeah, of course. But did he even take the Altazor? Was that... Oh, there was a Tusker in that pile. I didn't even see that. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. What is this? Anchorage gets +1/+1. Whenever a land enters, you can pay. Bid token that's a copy? Yeah, sure, why not? So 7/9. Uh, that one. That. Can't see Witch Enchanter that if I want to, but still leaves them with a 6/8 reach, so So our life total stays the same. That's at least one small blessing there. There's the Imskir. How much do you cost? 5. Okay. It's 4-second artifact, deal damage to the mana value. I mean, I have a lot of damage here. I'm going to Witch Enchanter for now. And we'll try and figure it out from there, I guess. Blow that up. I should use the Wither and Bloom as well. Just put on my other flyer or something. Maybe I put on the Witch Enchanter so it can tangle with this thing. Put it here. Alright. I have a card in hand, which isn't great. I need them not to have another just, like, huge thing for a turn. That would be lovely if they just didn't have a huge thing. Now they're gonna have a huge thing just every single turn of the game. Well, look, sometimes your opponents draw really well. What can I say? He's gonna attack at least this turn, but Red Mask obviously is a big issue. Razor Grass Ambush. Well, it's okay-ish. Not really enough, but I guess this also draws me some cards, which is cool. 2, 3, 4. I guess I keep up a white, sure. Okay, Breathe Your Last is kind of awkward, but it will be good if I draw a swamp. There's that. Attacks. I mean, throwing my artifacts represents a lot of damage as well. Taking 6 here. Afford to do anything different. Let's see. They don't play another Reacher, yeah. If they just equip that, that's fine. So if I draw a swamp, I kill that. I hit for 8. Sack one. Yay. I guess it's not quite lethal. But it's pretty close. Swamp one time. Okay, okay. We're in business. Let's start doing the math. So I kill this. I don't gain any life, which is this extra line of text on here is such an insult. Okay, what does this cost? This costs 4 mana. So kill that for 3. I have to spend all the rest of my mana to throw something. And that's awkward. Okay. I mean, this is still obviously the play, but 1, 2. Attack in the air. They're gonna attack me back. I have to chump, but then I just win with flyers? Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's winnable. This is 8. I'll pump twice, I guess. It's not enough for, right? This is equal to the artifact's mana value, so 8. Yeah, it's not quite enough, so let me just pump. Pump. I do want to keep up the ambush, I think. I'm likely going to have to block with my Imskir if they equip the thing, but that does cut off their other options if that's what they're doing. Maybe I was supposed to keep this up. Okay, they're just going to equip there. That's fine. Okay. Double block, I guess. All right. Ooh, that was close. Removal spell at the critical moment got the job done. Playing against another Eldrazi deck. All right. Still don't really have much of a sideboard, so I guess that's fine. I could bring in a random Death Toucher. It's good on defense, but the problem is if the Eldrazi deck gets ahead of you and starts like throwing down their big monsters, trading one of them with one of them efficiently doesn't really do that much, I don't think. So I think I'll just leave it. See what we can do here. All right, we have a removal spell for a Ramper. We have some stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's a keepable hand. About as good as our deck can hope for, I suppose. Feed on Swamp. Yeah. Having really awkward mana, which is kind of annoying. I didn't think that the mana in this deck was that bad. I guess we only have the one Deceptive Landscape, the Transformer, and then the Glasswing Grace. Maybe the mana's worse than I anticipated. Malevolent Rumble, Revealing. Guess the Micah spawn. Yeah. Okay. So you get to play 3/3 next turn. Fine. Let's go Plains and Vampire. Gonna play their thing. Ramp. Oh, they're playing a Power Stone. Interesting. This can't kill a Power Stone, can it? A shame. Okay, second Swamp is good, because that lets me potentially play Breathe Your Last. Yeah, I'll just attack. Oh, I guess they're gonna try and hit my land is the joke. Eh, it's fine. If they want to exile my, I don't really care that much. Though he's not great, but what are you exiling my planes? Yeah, that's not unexpected. Get an untapped land. Let's wither and bloom that thing. Obviously not the best, but what can you do? Grim Servant's okay. Yeah, I'll adapt. 3 lifelink menace. Oh boy, we're doing such excellent things, let me tell you. It's going to definitely contest a 6/8 that they're about to play. Comes some gigantic monster. Good, it's an Altasaur. Yeah, that Worn Power Stone, definitely contributing a lot. Void Pouncer. No kicker on the Void Pouncer is kind of nice. Six five reach, though, obviously a problem. This can get a white source if I want, which is definitely useful at some point here. We're at decent life total, so I don't need to be in such a hurry to kill the Altasaur just now. Let me play this, play this. Let's see what happens here. If they start attacking with this, maybe I can set up some kind of strike back between Wither and Bloom getting an extra counter and whatnot. Yeah, attacking with both is correct, unfortunately. What's that's 4 cards in hand is the obnoxious part. You know they're all huge. Giant thing. They can sack to get this back. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Now they're fighting something. Yeah. Yeah, we lost this one. Let me cast this thing, but I don't actually have colorless mana. I think it's all too slow. Alright, I won't scoop quite yet, but we're in pretty bad shape. We'll kill this. Get some lifelink out of it. I can get a white source. Problem is this isn't very good on the Altasaur here. And they're definitely going to get some more spawns to get this back, but... This Grim Servant not looking particularly exciting either. Spot. Okay, Repurposer we can live with. Do Void Cry, yeah. Yeah, they just somehow are way ahead on cards. Did they draw cards at some point? I mean, they did the land thing, but otherwise they didn't. Sack this for white. Needed our opponent to slow down at some point, and they just didn't. This instant speed sure is. Gross. 10 as well. Yeah, this isn't looking great. Through the Hellkite, which isn't particularly good when I have no artifacts in play. I could Wither and Bloom this, becomes a 4-3 with Menace, I attack with it. A block, I Thraben Charm something. No, nothing works here. We're dead. Alright. And I don't know, maybe I do want this. Just being able to stave off their random crap is kind of okay. It looks not amazing. I know. Raven Charms are a little bit weak. They can kill enchantments, which is nice. And they can kill some of the early stuff. Grim Servant, I guess, just isn't that amazing of a card. Maybe I cut that. I like to play first. Sick hand. Can't play any of my cards. I mean, I have to keep this. I probably need all the lands. Somebody make Raven Charm. Yeah, that looks about right. Done. Sarpund also mulliganed. I guess that's something. I don't know, maybe Raven Charm was better than Razorgrass. Well, no, Razorgrass Ambush I need is the lands, so. Here we go. Play a Drossclaw. And get to start attacking them. That's exciting. Right. Play a swamp, attack. Them too. Well, assuming they take the damage, but I imagine they will. Now we hope this thing resolves. Oh, it did. Okay, okay. They're discarding another card. Not the worst. I can equip the draw slot at that if I need to. Two. I have a big removal spell. I have a little removal spell. Looks reasonable. Our opponent's not doing anything, which also looks nice. Vampire. Okay, I mean, it's fine to me. Let's attack. Let's play a vampire. Will my team of random idiots win the game? Cycle Drownyard Lurker. Okay, I mean, it's pretty slow. We'll see what our opponent has here. We could play up to a 5-drop here, which would be scary, but we do have the big removal. First big thing. Micah spawn without the kicker. Feel okay about that one. Is it into something? Okay, into something. Into Horrific Assault. Let's see. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay. I want to adapt this now. Yeah, I will. It does lose out on the menace here, but that's fine. Yeah, this is kind of the reason why I want it to be a little mana efficient. That gaining life and getting rid of my flyer, not an awesome deal for me. I cast that on that. Okay, another Dross Claw. See what we can do from there. Refurbished Familiar was at least a real 2-for-1. That's kind of nice. Alright, here comes something gigantic. Oh, it's just one of these kicked this time. Gross. Ah, that's really frustrating because I actually need this mana. Cards are rare, right? Yeah, it sure is. I'm attacking with everything. I've got a plan. It's not very good, but I sure have a plan. Yeah, looks like we're about to be 1-2. Them blowing that up is actually really annoying. On the plus side, a white land is now a decent draw. It would in fact be an excellent draw here. I'm predicting mountain or double black card for my draw. That's the way it seemed to be so far. Swamp isn't out of the realm of possibility, I would say as well. Okay, Why are we stopping my upkeep opponent? What are you doing? You have a siege smash? I missed the most obvious possibility of drawing a white card, of course. That was pretty foolish of me. Right? Whip of the Claw. Oh, yeah. Really doing awesome here. Starting Micah Spawn blowing up my land is going to be the play that ends up deciding this game, quite possibly. Ugh. Gross, gross. Yeah, that was going to be tough. Sure. It's mostly fine. They're attacking with both, really? You can kill me that quickly? Okay. Down for that. They can block this, but they still lose 2 life. This thing doesn't have trample. Do cost too much? Very good, very good. Alright, well now I'm dead. Our deck did not cooperate, I would say, but I don't know, maybe it's just results-oriented thinking. Our opponent's deck was better than ours, there's no question about that. Alright, well, we're running 2, but you know what? We'll finish this one out. I'm curious to see how this deck plays, so we'll play one more match with it here. Alright, here we are. We're on the draw. I'm really tired of drawing hands like this. I'm going to mulligan this one. I mean, it just doesn't do anything. Alright, this looks better. Not particularly good. Let's put back the mountain, I guess. Got Drossclaw, we got the ambush. Our opponent's on this. Okay. Some kind of mirror-ish situation. I don't think I'm loving this Grim Servant card. A 3 life is a pretty big cost. Oh, that's gross. I might have to just raise or ambush that thing instead of playing my Drossclaw. It's a little obvious, but hopefully they'll attack into it anyway. I just can't let this thing hit me and start growing. Playing blue? Oh, they're like the blue-black deck? Interesting. That. It's just too scary to let that thing hit me. Okay. Crossclaw. This turn we Servant, and then, I don't know, figure it out after that, I guess. Interesting color combo over there. Evolution Witness, you got it. We're attacking, that's interesting. My attack feels better than theirs. Wither and Bloom. I guess you can't really respond to adapt in the way I want, so. Go ahead and attack. Healed. I just pick up a second Wither and Bloom. See what our options are. I got a Thraben Charm that doesn't really do anything. Yeah, let me just grab the other Wither and Bloom. That feels like it's probably decent here. Obviously worse than when they know about it, but it's fine. Sure, I have a lot of ways to deal 3 damage, don't I? Adapt the Witness, that's fine. I'll just kill that thing a second time. I'll block the Witness here. I don't really want to take 4 damage. Even though I have a removal spell. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's dumb, actually. Oh, they're not even attacking? Okay, happy with that. Condor's interesting. It's not really the thing quite yet. Alright, let's go mountain. This is kind of a freebie attack, because if they double block with these two, I want to kill the Slith anyway. They block with any other combination, I kill the Evolution Witness and get one for free. I mean, this dying is sort of good for them in a way, but... I want to throw the Germ away for 1 damage? Probably not. Just attack here. The Menace makes this, like, slightly annoying for them to block. I'm going to play the land. If they hit, well... If I play around the Stitch thingamabob... How much is this land worth in play? It's worth it. I'll play it. We'll just keep up a bunch of removal here. Kill off these things, most likely. And Grim Servant, you're going to have to do some serious work here. I will Razor Grass ambush that. Alright, down it goes. I'll probably kill the Evolution Witness, but we'll see. Alright, let's just kill that. If they have a pump spell or something, then okay, fine. If they have nothing, then I'm okay with that too. If 5 mana up. Not doing anything else with this Wither and Bloom. Well, I could cast Condor, I guess, this turn. Yeah, let's just attack. Maybe I could have re-equipped this or something, but this feels okay. The Menace Attacker is good. This Condor is probably going to die, but I just want to play the double black spell here while I can. Do Wither and Bloom stuff next turn. Oh, they just literally did nothing with 5 mana? That certainly gives me a chance. It's possible they have a Wrath of some kind. Definitely not outside the realm of possibility. Drowsy Repurposer I can definitely beat. Especially now I have the Condor, that helps things a bit. Start attacking them in the air. Solar Transformer. Lets me kill something. That's not bad, actually. Whatever artifact enters. So I should do that before I do the Wither and Bloom thing, I guess. Question is, what do I kill? Do I kill that? I don't think I'm attacking with my Menacer either way into the 3/3, so maybe I just kill their spawn. 1, 2. Just kill their spawn. Could be relevant at some point. Killing this just doesn't seem like it's super useful. Sure. Alright. Gonna go all in here. I can't counter this because it's an ability. Gonna equip the thing to it and start attacking for a bunch. see what they have. All right. And this is a 2-turn clock, so they need to find an answer. So I think because of that, especially cutting off the 1 mana is actually kind of nice. All right, we might win the O2 bracket. We'll see. We'll see. Not counting our opponent out quite yet, but does that give reach? Sure does. Interesting. Okay. Oh, oh, what a draw! Oh my god, that's so filthy. I'll kill your Nyxborn Hydra, please. Oof. That was quite the top deck there. All right. Yeah, they got actually a decent amount of artifacts and whatnot. Did I have some extra way to deal with those? I didn't, right? They're all in my deck already. All right, in we go. Imskir, whatever the big demon's name is, has yet to do anything super interesting. There was that one game where it got us kind of close, but then it was too expensive. The 4-mana sack is like a lot. Huh. No, this is too slow. I can't play all 4 drops. All right. I mean, it's a key, but the transformer is gonna have to carry some weight here. I need those. I need the transformer. I kind of want to keep this, even though it's really expensive. I could put the Thraben Charm back. I'm not gonna have that many creatures in play for a bit here. All right, let's try it. Feels bad playing Fill the Profane as a land, but, you know, this is part of the strength of the card. The fact that you can do that. Do I still do it is the question. I think I do. Well, depends, right? If I top deck some lands, I'm gonna go Solar Transformer into Arcbound most likely. I'm gonna do it. I have an 8-drop in play. It's a shame, but I think I'll be fine. Let's see where we end up. This game goes super long. I'll end up regretting that decision, but oh, I'm killing that thing. We're changing plans because that card's messed up. I'm not dealing with that. I believe that's a 2-drop. That card's really royally messed up. Pollution Witness, why? Why, though? Oh, well, okay. I don't have a hard time casting that. Wait, no, I have the Solar Transformer, so I actually have a great time casting that. Let's go Landscape, Solar Transformer. So I'll just sack this now. I'll wait. Go ahead and get a white source there. Yeah, this could work out nicely. I mean, it's still an expensive answer to a 2-mana threat, but I can't let them have that card. It really is that simple. I guess I can't cast it this turn. So that lets me do something else this turn, like probably play the Condor. Which may end up trading for Witness, which isn't exactly what I want, but I might need to preserve my life total here. That. My damage, it's fine. Alright. How much do you cost? 7. That's a big number. Right. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see what they do. But I'm tempted to just trade. 1, 2. I could play this next turn if I don't, but I need to kill this wombat. I can't wait. What's that thing to adapt? 4, I think. No attack. Oh, that's huge. Okay. No attack's really nice. We have Island Swamp Forest. That's fine. Alright, well, let's go Swamp. Hit this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cast it for black. Colorless. Alright. Now I'm feeling a lot better. Now I'll attack. Take another 4. It's okay. God, I hate that this puts the text and everything. I get it, but man, it's obnoxious. I can even adapt this because this can make mana of any color. Pretty nice. Their own condor. Alright. Well, my condor is going to be bigger, so that doesn't matter too much. 4 here. Dross Claw. Let's see. Guy costs 6 right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have a 7th mana. I guess the Dross Claw is a little bit of a rebate on it as well. 7, or they're at 17, I'm at 12, so I need to watch my life total a little bit. Could put 2 counters on this. Okay. I want to get the Imskir down this turn. I'll probably attack with this since I can adapt it. Hold the Condor back. I guess if I play the Drossclaw first, I could attack with both. Yeah, actually, I guess that makes sense. Let's see, I play the Drossclaw, I have 3 artifacts. This is going to cost 5. 1, 2, 5. Yeah, this is just going to be all my mana. Okay, let's do that. Gotta keep up the right colors here. Get -1, -1. Attack. 5. Play Imskir. I guess this loses me some life as well, but that's okay. Alright, alright. See how this goes for us. Oh. Kind of gross. Oh wait, no, this is on their turn? Okay, that doesn't actually much then. That's I thought that was still the end of my turn, which would have been bad. But if that's all they're doing, fine. Alright. Well, I probably want to put a counter on the Condor. Let's lead on that. 1. Oh, that'll double. This thing adapts 2, which means it adapts 3, which means it becomes a 5/6. So I guess it would lose to a double block. Let's not do that quite yet. Let's just stack for 5. I think this is fine. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 mana. Yes, I can go land, vampire, and I have both adapts up. See how we do from here. Well, Imskir, you ate an amphibian downpour and drew me a card. Okay, this looks big. Eldrazi Ravager. I accept your terms. All right, let's adapt this thing. 1, 4. Okay, land's not what we were looking for, but not that bad. So if I give this guy menace and +2/+2 becomes a 4/3, so he'll trade for something. That's not bad. Let's see. If I attack with everything, let's say this eats this. This probably jumps. This eats a 1/1. They take 1, 2. They take not quite enough, although the Droskla would do a pretty good job finishing them off as well. I think I'll just move the Claw to the Condor. Attack with both of these. I lose the 1/1, which is slightly annoying, but it's fine. Has Menace now. Now they're forced to chump the flyer. This has to get double blocked. So it trades with that. Yeah, I think it's okay. They'll just put some dead in the air. Oh, they just took it? Well, okay. You take it, you'll certainly die. Alright, well, we end up with a 1 and 2. We got to kind of see how our deck was supposed to work in that last match. Oh, his deck had a little potential. The Draws Claws probably aren't all that good. I think that's part of the issue with the deck. The Imskir's not really getting there too much. I don't know. This was a weird archetype, and it wasn't, I guess, that good of a version of it, though. It had some good stuff going for it. Eldrazi's strong. It's tough to beat. I mean, we came close in some of those, so I can't feel too bad about this deck, but yeah, obviously this isn't the kind of thing that's going to come together too often, so it was an interesting little experiment. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do consider hitting like, subscribe, all the good YouTube buttons. They do help me out. I appreciate it. But that'll do it for now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.